My name's Anthony Allen, welcome here to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can get YouTube views using Facebook groups.
It's the one and only Anthony Allen.
So as I've just mentioned, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Facebook groups in order to drive some views and traffic to your YouTube videos. So here we are on my YouTube page. Now of course I have over 300 videos here that I can choose from, but all of these videos on my channel are in various different niche subjects, meaning some are within the gaming niche, some are specific to the gaming niche. For example, here's a Fortnite playlist here, so these videos are all about Fortnite. And of course we've got my More Anthony Allen playlist, which involves me physically being within the shot of the video, for example for a vlog of explaining how to use a piece of software and so forth. Now the thing that you want to do when you're deciding to choose a video to post to Facebook is you want to decide what niche the video is in, and I want you to really dive into that niche. So for example, here is a Fortnite video. Now this Fortnite video is not a live stream, it is a Fortnite gameplay video. Now I could post this within a Facebook group that is specifically about gaming, but what you'll find is you won't get as much engagement as you would when you dive deeper into what type of game it is, for example Fortnite or a battle royale group. Now before you even post this video on your Facebook page, first thing you want to do is, if you're on desktop or mobile, you want to click on the video. When you've clicked on the video, you want to go to the share button. Now the share button is available on the desktop and mobile app version of YouTube, but I don't want you to click that just yet. I want you to open up Facebook. So right now on Facebook, the thing that you want to focus on is you want to focus on finding a group that relates to the niche of the video that you are sharing. Now for me, I have shortcuts here because I use these groups quite often. I'm active in these groups. For example, Fortnite Complete, I'm very active in this group. Not only do I post my own videos, but I also interact with that group quite often. Just like when I have spare time, I'll go into the group and basically just comment or talk to people within the group. I also make friends with the people within the group, so therefore my friends will be notified when I post in the group as well. That's a tip for most of you. If you're actually posting in groups, if you're friends with people in the group, your friends will be notified as to when you post in a group that you are both a part of, if they have their notifications clicked on. So I'm going to click onto this one now, Fortnite Complete, which is a Facebook group. The main thing you want to do when you're joining these groups, before you even start to engage with them, is you want to make sure that you're following the rules, because people can get you into a lot of trouble in terms of getting your Facebook account put into Facebook jail and all those sort of things when moderators are reporting you for not following the rules of a group. Now Fortnite Complete is quite an open Fortnite page group, so there isn't any issues in terms of when you're posting your content here, which is part of the reason why I enjoy being a part of the group. There is also 54,000 members of that group, so you have to remember that 9 times out of 10 when you're posting in this group, as you can only have I think a maximum of 5,000 friends at the moment, you would literally have less than 10% of the amount of friends potentially that you could have from this group. So if you add members from this group, what you would do is you would add members that you actually engage with. Don't just go through the group members and just start pressing the add button, spamming the add button. Make sure you actually engage with them in some way, shape or form. Now that does seem long-winded for most of you, but of course it does help when you're using this method in which I'm showing you here in this video. So once you've established your group and once you've started engaging with the group, you want to go back to your Fortnite video and you want to click the share button. Now you can do this on mobile as well. From this point you want to click on the Facebook icon which YouTube gives you. Now here's where the difference comes into play. You don't just want to click and share your video as it is. Facebook is all about interruption marketing. You are basically interrupting somebody scrolling with their thumb on a mobile device or scrolling with their mouse on a computer machine device. So what you want to do is you want to make your video stand out in some way, shape or form. Now, if you use a picture, they cannot click directly to your video, which is why I say don't use a picture as much to advertise your YouTube video in the Facebook group. You basically want to use this here, the thumbnail that's given with the video from youtube.com, because they can click this when they're on mobile and it will take them directly to the video. Now, of course, you don't want to leave this blank. You want to add something. For those of you who are watching this video who need context on what I mean by skin, skin is basically what the character looks like, as every character basically has the same movement mechanics, and you're basically covering that character with what's called a skin. So in terms of the Fortnite character skin, that's what I'm talking about. You can make the base character look differently. For example, there is a Deadpool skin, which will make your character look like Deadpool. But there is also what's called a default skin, which is the skin that every character has when they start the game from step 1. So you can see that I've added something here. Of course, you can add emojis and you can add how you're feeling about something. For example, feeling happy, that will add a different feel to the post as opposed to it just being like blank text. You want to catch somebody's eye with what you're saying. Also, if you add a link into these posts, you can actually have be banned from doing this on Facebook, as well as there are groups that don't like you putting links in your posts, which is why I do advise you to use that share button from YouTube, as YouTube does protect you when you're posting to an external site in terms of sharing your video. So this is the more official way to do it. If you're spamming your link within groups and things like that and copy and pasting what you're saying with a link involved in that copy and paste, then of course this can also get you in trouble on Facebook as well. Not get you in trouble, but sort of you can be banned for a period of time when posting on Facebook. So from this point, what you want to do is you want to find the group. So you want to click on this drop down menu here. You will also have this available on your mobile device, but on mobile you'd have to click next, and that will bring up the options of where you can then post this. So I'm going to click share here on desktop mode. Then on desktop mode, you can actually type this in. On mobile, you scroll with your thumb until you find the group. So the group that we were looking for is Fortnite Complete. I'm going to click this right now. Of course, you can add hashtags in there as well, because hashtags still do work on Facebook. They're just not used as often or as effectively as they are on Instagram and Twitter. And then from this point, you literally post the video. Of course, if you wanted to tag anybody and tag any friends that you have within the group, then you can do that also. But that is the best way to gain engagement from Facebook groups when you're posting and sharing your video to Facebook groups. Find the niche category that you are actually talking about or focusing about in your video. Once you've done this, you want to find a group that relates to that niche, and then you want to look at the group and see if it's applicable and okay for you to post your video within it, and it allows YouTube videos to be posted. Then you want to go to your YouTube video. Then you want to click on the share button and go through the exact process in which I've just shown you in order to gain some traffic on your YouTube views. You will then be able to have a look in your analytics and see how this is performing, and you will be able to see whether the views that are coming from YouTube are high retention or low retention. Now, this can vary depending on what group you are sharing your video into, which is why I say if you engage with that group, the retention of the video will be a lot longer, as you're basically making friends with the community and the fans that will be watching your video. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and of course, if you would like to see more, hit that subscribe button. I consider myself a creative who delves into different aspects of our digital world of today, whether that be a software we're talking about, a website, a new method for driving views and traffic on YouTube, or on another site such as Twitter. Those are those sort of things that I like to talk about, because if I have the knowledge, I'd like to help you. And of course, there are many exciting things that I am creating, I'm involved with, and those things I will be sharing with you here on my YouTube channel as well. So hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.